Gamers, we're back yet again. Launch me up. I don't know what to say. We've been... I don't want to chalk it up to the Mac nerfs. Because, like, 5 wins is still pretty nice. But we kind of been... We've been doing okay in the early game. And then getting very confused in the mid to late game. I think it's a good sign that we're getting beaten by a diversity of builds. Which makes it harder for me to adapt to what I've been... to what's been beating me. I like all these items, to be honest. It just gives you a lot of options early. Am I crazy to think like a Loodle kind of goes insane, and then you just drop a Loodle in between 2 reagents early? Probably a Quill and Ink, like for the future as a just in case me. And then in regen, burn 2, burn 2. I like the idea of Fanged Inglet, because if we get a Fang, it could go crazy with Viper. I really, of all the Mac builds, sure, there's like random nonsense builds that are a lot of fun. But my favorite builds are the ones where you get like a Spider Mace that charges itself by hitting, by going off and hitting like a shiny Venom or something like that. Like those are big for me. Now, it's pretty early to be, like, pot committed to that, but at least we didn't lose to the computer. And we got a Fang. So... Tough question, because I was thinking we... To reagent? I'll take the 3 regen early, man. And then, like, not take the 5 regen when it shows up as our next option. 20 max health. I don't get out of bed for 20 max health. I do get out of bed for, a burn skill, apparently. Only question I have. I mean, you do apply 12 poison in 7 seconds. You would apply less poison. Yeah. Yeah, you would apply less poison. I think this is still our best build. I have no idea. I think it's okay. For day 1. I don't know 100% where we stand, but I think it's okay. They got... Oh, Toxic Spider Mace is gross, man. They got a great synergy, for sure. There's no question about that. And I was just going to say, we'll see how it goes, but I'm pretty sure they mog me. But... It might be closer than I was giving it credit for, to be honest. I need a little help. It's just the Spider Mace charging itself and then also getting charged off of all their items is like, that's tough to compete with, to be honest. This is not bad, though. I think. Save me some money, man. Give me some silver tier loot. 2 regen, I can live with that. Curio's only selling the 1 regen version, so...
Hear my sister's laughter.
You might prefer our dentistry.
I think it is a poison build.
Amazing.
It's tempting because you'd go off like so much more often. Or do you split the difference? It's like 6 poison on this, but this has a much smaller cool. It's tough to so I guess you could always mix it up, man. So let's do it like
I'm just getting you ready for
like this for now. I do think we want small items to fish for the Spider Mace. Wow. Okay. I think there's just no reason to have you around here. Heavy is a perfect reagent for us. Not so much. I mean, the obsidian could become anything, to be fair, but... And then when you slow, that would be nice as well. Okay, so what we really need to see is transformations. This might not be an Eludo run in the whole scheme of things. It might just be an Eludo run, like, temporarily. But we'll be happy with poison either way because of Spider Mace. But I think it's easier to apply slow sometimes. Maybe not with this, because Venom is going to help us out a lot. But then look at it. Yeah. And then one more goes off, and then yeah. I mean, this isn't like... You've seen this before, let's put it that way. But, like, when it goes, man. And when it's gone, it ain't coming back.
An outrage!
Items have plus 4% crit chance. I would say acceptable. Does Shadow Cloak just not exist? Is that, like... It's out of the game now or whatever? Potion, gold, neutral item. Silver potion. I'm going to take neutral item, man. I don't even know why. 10 health. Honestly, we take those, I guess. Now, you're a slow. Let me just think about this for a second. Because we want to definitely transform the heavy. Don't become like a potion. That's not so bad. Not awesome, but not so bad. I'm going a little whiter than expected here. You also poison. You go out here. You give regen. It's just a question. What do we want to haste? Definitely want to haste the spider mace. I do feel like it might be kind of silly to run this instead of a Loodle.
You get me any closer?
But I want my whole board to synergize. Maybe that's leading me into a dangerous place. They've got a build that it's all over the place, but a lot of those numbers are like fairly large. Have you noticed that about it? I haven't done anything. I spent the first half of the fight waiting for something to happen. You can't be doing that at this stage of your life, man. That's horrendous. All right, I'm not fully crashing. How did you get to level 3 already? I'm chill. I'm gonna gain regen yet again. 10 regen, maybe that keeps us in the game. And we're gonna take a bronze tier item here, fellas. Another poison item that I think is pretty bad. With 20 gold, let's look for some silvers, man. This could bust this wide open. Reload an item, gain 2 regen. These are all built for other kinds of builds. These are all built for other kinds of builds, man. Has anything worse than this ever happened to anybody ever? Jury's out, to be honest with you. On the bright side, a Loodle fits again. Move you over for a second. You should be over here as well. You got to be out here. And then, like, you got to be out here because we got to make you pop. And then you don't need to be here. You can be here instead. I think this is like an aggressively not great position to be in. But that's not necessarily super uncommon as Mac for me. Oftentimes I start the run and have kind of no idea what I'm doing. And then sometimes it works out in the end and sometimes I concede. It happens both ways. I don't have a whole lot of regen here. I'm going to need you to pass away a little faster than you...
We from the ends, blood. What?
Guys, we got problems. We got some serious issues. You're going to transform this baddie right here. You don't like to see that. We like to see that. 1 extra poison. Don't be good stats, please. Oh, 7 seconds, man. I'm feeling pretty bad about... You know what I'm feeling like this is? I'm feeling like this is a full pivot type situation. We don't have enough regen or regen gain to weather the storm of a serious burn build, so this is going to hurt. Their build doesn't look that incredible, don't get me wrong, but they don't need to do that much to end up, you know, looking pretty solid here. Like their burn, it wasn't even close, man. Okay, so let's just call it like we see it. Our build is heinous. Our build is not any good. It's lost 3 times in a row against builds that were not really looking that strong. So we need to find a way out of this. One way out of this might be an incredible shop. I don't want to go too deep. I think you need to consider that this might become a potion build just because, like, look at where we stand, right? I think we do buy the spider mace just in case it doesn't. And the spider mace can still work with a bunch of potions in theory. You're a potion. We don't really need you to have more ammo. Lower cooldown, though, wouldn't be so bad. You're also potions. I don't really know how you would work. Okay. I'm burning the boats, is what I'm trying to say. I might not burn you, because the +3 poison is, like, meaningful. I think I'm gonna have to burn you. I'm looking at the board, and I'm like, I gotta burn you. How's this gonna work, man? Transform the item to the left into a small potion. With fiery. Okay. Well, then let's go to the freaking shop, man. A fiery fire potion. That ain't so bad. Toss that over here. What am I doing? Cut everything off the board. Okay, hang on a second here. 3 ammo fiery fire potion. Infinite potion. Myrrh, so we can turn it into something else.
That's how it's done.
And then what's the play, bro? The play doesn't exist. The play doesn't exist. The play is speed up your silver myrrh. It just makes sense right now. I wish that it didn't. Trust me. And then we go up against the Outlands Dervish because we need the help. So this is becoming a potion spam build. At least, if I may say one thing, we bailed on our run that was doing nothing very quickly, which is not common for me. So we engaged the pivot much earlier than usual. Oh my god, we're actually gonna win. I would be chilling with the skillin, if you don't mind. I would be chilling with the shoe blade, I suppose. Goodbye. By the way, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. Upgrade a bronze tier item. I think we might as well upgrade. This is not a bullish play. Get 1 more ammo on your fiery fire potion. And then you've become a freeze potion. Very interesting, man. Very interesting indeed. It's good, for the record. I don't think we want to freeze as much. Like, we want to make sure the fire is burning you. And that it rises, brother, or whatever. Okay, so you guys are done. And thank you for your service of doing nothing. We'll put a haste potion out here. We'll put a slow potion out here. We'll roll. Might as well, man. Might as well.
But I'm glad you bought this.
And just for my own sake. I mean, 64 burn is tough to kill you with 64 burn. I'll admit. Maybe we want to go to the merchant just so we can get 1 more potion. Okay, a little bit, it's not much, but a little bit of extra burn, it makes me feel like we're more likely to finish the job, at least. It's tough for us to kill enemies. We don't have those kinds of potions, but I don't know. What we were doing before was not working, and this at least might be a little bit of fun, even if the board sounds like Epcot. Okay, stack up that burn, man. Get some restoration coming out here. Get some regeneration coming out here. Stack up some burn. Why are they living so well? Why are they living so well? You shouldn't be living so well, man. So this is really bad. Like, this is concede territory. The reason I'm not conceding is I'm going to spin it the opposite way, the inverted way of what I normally do. I'm going to say, because we're not a coward. But then I'm also going to say, at least we have something to build around. Your leftmost item is plus 15 value during combat. Okay, so I can sell my haste potion in the middle of combat. That'll be great. Not. Sorry for the sarcasm. I know a lot of people aren't down with that kind of rhetoric. But I have a theme that I can build around, which to me means I only want to concede when I'm, like, totally lost. If I'm not totally lost, I can accept, losing. It's just a matter of, like, trying to find my way through the puzzle, I guess. Okay, we beat the preening duelist, and people will try to lie to you and say that it was close, but it wasn't. What do you got for me? Extra ammo? I don't think we crit with any other items, man. 4% crit chance? That's a tough sell. When you use an item with burn, it gains burn. Don't really care about making my weapon faster. Reroll's kind of expensive, man. I'm gonna be honest. Scaling burning potions, maybe. And you know what? At the very least, I can transform you. Noxious potion. Noxious versus fire. We don't really... The slowing potion is not relevant, to be honest. Because we... the slow is not going to make a difference in whether or not we win or lose, probably. What do you think, fellas? Worth a shot? We barely beat Preening Duelist, but now we've got a Noxious Potion on our side. When you use an ammo item, reloaded the item to the left of it. It could be gas. A Rainbow Potion could be gas. We're going to lose. I can't defeat a Powder Keg, man. The Powder Keg is going to pop off like crazy. They might beat us even without the Powder Keg, but with the Powder Keg, we stand no chance. Wait a second. We stand a chance! Oh no, the grenade reloaded! Don't kill me!
Show me your secrets.
That's bad. Mostly because getting like an item for winning would have actually been really, or the skill would have been really nice. Because like all of our stuff would have reloaded itself basically. I just don't even. There should be like a concede button just for this fight because like this is not looking great. Is it time for the second pivot? The pivot to the pivot.
But I have none left for you.
So I'm feeling like pretty bad. Can I say something? When we go lethal, which is fairly likely to happen pretty quick. But when we go lethal, here's a crazy play for you, man. We'll at least get an enchantment on our potion lad. I just don't see it, man. I just don't see it. Which will make all transformed potions enchanted as well. But I'm kind of waiting on a miracle here. I have potions that don't do anything. I have a potion that speeds up our other useless potions. I have some potions that burn a little bit, but like not as much as items that don't have ammo, which is kind of T and me O right now. We dominated the Zookeeper though. I don't really think there's much here that I'd be too... A pelt maybe? A pelt? When you use a friend, poison one. I find that unlikely to change our world. A shrinking potion. It's just our potions are not going off fast enough for a shrinking potion to really matter. I really don't think a skill upgrade is going to save us. Whoops. Don't really need to haste our lifesteal weapons. 2 silver burning potions. When you use a potion, this gains a burn and a regen.
Now, if that doesn't work out for you, come back for
You kind of have to take a stab at that, don't you think?
So, how about this weather we're...
I don't think it's gonna go fast enough, but okay, fiery rainbow potion is kind of cooking. Use a potion. This gains 1 burn and 1 regen, but it's so slow, man. It's so unbelievably slow. Your regen is not keeping us alive. So I'd rather have a guaranteed crit chance out there. Maybe shrinking your max health might actually matter, given that we're not doing very much burn or any damage of any sort, to be honest with you.
I must do without.
I don't know. I guess so. Let me gotta get the other one going. But I think that we're basically accepting that this will likely, in all likelihood, be a 0-win game.
In 100 years,
It happens. I'm not. I mean, I'm still having fun. It's nice to hear all the broken glass in the middle of the fight. Their Shark Claws is gonna go kind of crazy. What the heck is Sea Shadow, man? Reduces cooldown to increase your own cooldown. Increases your own cooldown to reduce other cooldowns. Interesting. Very, very interesting. We gotta win. Just when I had abandoned all hope. We gotta win, man. Sea Dog Saloon. I gotta start playing Vanessa again just to learn what the other Vanessa items do. Because I mean, it's been a while. We're not going to a shop. We're gonna try to, let's make up for the XP gulf, man. Okay, buddy. Whatever you say. And the horse you rode in on. We don't have a reagent. Am I crazy to think the 4 burn is like that important? I don't know. We just want to fight. Let's not question it too much. We would like to transform you into a better golden potion.
small items, small people.
Okay.
I love them all.
It would be nice to get a reagent. We can't afford it. This is how we always end up, like, short of money. Lower HP by 10. You know what? I think we want a better golden potion still. Maybe the Shrinker's worth. 7.2 seconds is kind of nasty, though. That's kind of nasty. I could start to believe in dreams again. If you gave me bonk or a diamond gold bar, I could start to believe that dreams are real. I could start to recognize and understand miracles if you would be so kind. What did I do to our haste potion? That one's supposed to be out there. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. I've owned you, right? I've owned you! Okay, give me bonk, please. When I need a third line center for the Montreal Canadiens to win faceoffs in the enemy zone. Weapons gain 6 damage. Sincerely, thanks for nothing. You need to be out here, brother. Oh, you don't need to be out there for a second. Okay. We're gonna upgrade you.
With more time comes
I don't know why. I guess the extra ammo actually does matter a lot. The cooldown is also nice. You're gonna transform this baddie. That's still very transformable. The items mean nothing to me.
Fine. Right off into the sunset.
I plan to.
Discounts for peace.
That's also not very relevant. I hate to just like buy Hemlock,
Use that for the good of all.
but reagents could be worse. Okay, listen, a golden slowing potion.
Share this experience today.
You got me thinking, man. First, we're gonna run haste out here, because the haste is pretty valuable, I think. But then don't give me that. We could start to get some golden potions out here pretty quick. I think I'm riding high on the fact that I killed that Vanessa last time, but I've got to remember that I think overall our build is still pretty bad. We seem extra bad against like lifesteal, too, because we do all our damage at once and then just kind of coast. So I got a lot of poison on me already. They got a surprising amount of damage. Can I be honest? I thought all the items on your board were not usable. So you got me feeling a certain sort of, you've opened up the creative juices a little bit.
Advance payment for your bright future.
It's got to be random. I'm sorry. You can tell how lost I am on my Mac runs by like when I never know what to put the regular enchantment on. I just rely on the random enchantment to save me. And sometimes it does.
Hear you laughing.
Because now, hold on, this actually changes everything, man. We transform bad golds We don't... We have one... I don't know if I'd call it bad, but... Then they become fiery. And fiery is very, very good for us right now. Golden freeze is pretty sick.
Enjoy your purchase.
You're not that good. You're interesting. You're gone. You're gone. You're done, bud.
Do you have to leave?
I don't know how this one's gonna work. But making every potion fiery before our next combat would be sick. But I want you to not be toxic. I want you to be fiery instead. Oh, snap. You're not fiery, but you are kind of like... Sure, okay, I see what you're going for.
Oh, Fitzworth is gonna yell at me.
I think... Let's be a little bit more conservative than I normally would be here and just see how this goes. You slow, right? Dude, maybe we could get a femur going off on this one. Like, run all potions that... I mean, the rainbow potions, I should say, also slow. So, like, run those with a Magnus's femur. I mean, I'm swinging at air, but at least I'm trying something new, right? We almost died, but it kept you locked down pretty good.
Another specimen
Skill,
for my
skill.
collection.
Silver slow.
After all these centuries, there is still
What about ammo skills, man? Maybe we're in the market. How about everything has +1 ammo?
Some of my students
I really don't think it's gonna matter PvP.
now they do not live.
You gotta try, because if we could get another level, it would matter. Oh, it's the same fella. And the skilled would be nice, man, because we have one weapon. So we would have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'd have 70 regen, which actually is like potentially kind of a meaningful number, I think. Hopefully. I thought I was about to lose there, and I was like, oh, okay. Sorry, I thought I was about to play the game there. My mistake. Looks like we will not be getting the chest to get to 10 on this one, but that's okay. Hi, Tomo. We're seeing a lot of Mac builds that have got my creative juices flowing a little bit more, that's for sure. We will not be leveling. Okay, if I'm being real with you, I'm not sure about the shrinking potion, man. And it's at the gold level, so let's convert it. Okay. It's something. And then pull this just for like a brief instance. Because freezing 2 items is really good. We'd have to see something pretty incredible to improve upon it. Oh, we're not going to see something incredible because this is it, man.
That's good, I guess.
It's a Vanessa. Or would I rather freeze? Maybe I'd rather freeze more. And just let the poison and the burn do what they do. They're level 10. I'm only level 8. How the heck did that happen, man?
My fight isn't with you.
That doesn't seem right. A weather glass, how many X's? 3. Some incense, a figurehead. What the heck is... oh, not restorative clamor. A dark water anglerfish. There are slowing builds. I thought things went slow motion. I was like half convinced I had already died somehow. I am sort of in shock. I guess we take those. I wouldn't get too used to it. I don't know. At least we redeemed ourselves somewhat. Problem is now, like, I like all of our potions. So, like, what are you transforming? I mean, what the other question is really, what are we even looking for? I mean, you having extra ammo is nice, but having an extra potion on the board would be pretty sweet, I suppose. It's a spicy play, don't get me wrong. I think fiery shrinking potion is not what we're looking for. How about a silver tool? I don't know what it could even be. When you reload, gain 2 regen. We don't. Well, it reloads, but we're not out here for regen. It's really like we're throwing everything we got at the enemies and then hoping something sticks. Really looking for like diamond smalls more than anything else. Slow the slowest enemy item for 4 seconds. I still think, like, I think that's okay, but I think what we're looking for more than anything else is just faster burn. I honestly, I'm so sorry, Oasis Guardian, but I feel like we have no shot to kill the other 2 enemies, to be honest with you. I wish it weren't the case. But this time, I wouldn't actually mind getting a silver sleeping potion, because I would happily turn this sleeping potion gold and then transform it, man. That was much better, but I mean, we're not going to be fighting the Oasis Guardian at the end of the day.
Not all my subjects survive my experiments.
Come on, buddy. Okay, so this one, I'm not stoked about it, but we need to try to get to level 10.
Let's have fun.
Now that I think about it, I don't even think we want an enchantment, because all of our stuff is enchanted already. I guess if it was like enchant something with shiny, we could try to rebuild in the shiny verse. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing, I guess.
You are cooking.
Thank you, Reynad. I don't think that's true. I think that's lip service, but I appreciate it nonetheless. What do you got? When you slow, gain 2 regen. It's not nothing, fellas. It's not nothing.
Nothing tiny, nothing huge. All about.
You're really bad for us. And you only sell medium items, which is also bad. But we level.
Closer and closer.
Chant an item with burn effects. That's funny.
My sister's laughter.
That's funny. It's burn or nothing. Or burn or random. Everything's already got burn. I mean, this is stupid, but like, what else would you do, man? Maybe you could give me a better enchantment than burn. Shield. I have a hard time believing that's what I'm looking for, but okay, me and B Dills is they're having a mid off.
Exactly like you. People are a pattern. My dreams are too.
I feel like shield is no. Oh, this is bad. Shielded fixer upper. No, it's not that bad. Oh no, it's horrible because you have obsidian spiky shield. Double damage spiky shield. You're gonna ruin my life. Remember when I said it was a mid off? I regret saying that. Well, listen, that one just didn't go where I wanted it to go. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future. I'm getting out of this one quick. You don't even do all this rigmarole. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Later!